Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Psycho, and this video is once again a little bit late, as y'all probably could have guessed. Over the past few days, as you should know, the Christmas lottery is going on, and yesterday was the day that the best node went live. So I'm trying to rush all these socks right now, because we only got today, tomorrow, and the day after, and the event's over. Wished like anybody else, wish this last node could have been out for a little bit longer, but unfortunately, what we got's what we got. So yeah, I had to rush through things at the moment. So let's try to make this video quick, quote unquote, even though we all know it's probably not going to be the case. So thank God we had this quality of life update. Now that we can see everything very easy like this. So as you can see, Ishtar's right there. Gave her a max foes right away. Because in case that she would end up being a crucial farming servant for this event. She kinda was, but turns out she wasn't needed. But it's fine. 50% battery, she's gonna be useful for farming somewhere along the road, I'm sure. Somewhere, down the road, I'm sure, at some point. But I think the better question, or better tab we should go to is this one right here. Does it show? Yeah, okay. So, as y'all know, my whole thing is to try to get all the servants in the game MP5 at some point down the road. I'm no Rexlin, I'm no LJ, so I can't insta MP5 everybody I touch. So that means that I kind of have to plan accordingly and try to staircase my way up to the everybody MP5 dream. So over the past month, most notable banner was our Thanksgiving banner, I would like to think, because we got back the limited rotation. So during that, managed to get Saber Sheikah to MP3. Nearby was MP3, but that was like a couple months ago, back from Neurofest and whatnot. I got Mordred to MP5 during the Night of the Round banner, specifically for this final node. She ended up being useful for the second wave of Lancer, Lalter, and Saber Lily, but mainly for the fact that she's very useful for one-shotting this wave 3 of the last node. So MP5 Mordred is coming in clutch right now. As for everybody else, Ishtar's MP3, you guys can check out the VOD for that. I'll probably make a highlights video for Ishtar's roles at some point once the event is over. Obviously not right now. It's a little bit busy farming the event. Other than that, is there anyone else? Oh, right, Karna. So let's talk about Karna. This asshole spooked me 3 times in a matter of 3 weeks. I think going into November he was MP2. And then I got spooked by him once while I was rolling for Mordred during the Night of the Round banner, I think on our second solo raid up, so the second half of the Night of the Round banner. And then I got him twice throughout the Thanksgiving rotations. So I don't know how, but he went from MP2 to MP5 in like a matter of a month, or literally weeks. So that's where he stands now, I guess. Skaha, as some of you may have seen the salt, is now MP4, not MP5. That would be nice, but I'll just wait until she gets her raid up for next New Year's, though, which I think is her next raid up. Ozzy spooked me at some point again, somewhat recently, or very recently, I should say. So he's now MP3. I think he showed during Ishtar rules, or was it during Ilya? I think it might have been Ilya's rules. Iskander's MP3. Iskander by far was the most painless and limited to get that I got to MP3 by far. So thanks Iskander for not kicking my ass this time. The other highlight obviously would be Ilya to get MP5. As y'all know, Ilya is a quote-unquote collaboration servant, and because I looked ahead to see how many more raid-ups she would get in the future, the only raid-up that she really gets, like as far as JP is concerned, is this Ilya movie premiere raid-up, where in Japan, when the Prism of Ilya movie came out, FGO also held like an Ilya raid-up banner to kind of celebrate that, or to commemorate that. Problem is that makes no sense for NA to get, which is something I've been explaining to people over and over and over. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't expect another Ilya raid-up for for the foreseeable future. The only way for Ilya to get a rate up by this point is for JP to announce like a Prism Ilya rerun or like a Prism Ilya like Part 2 event or something like that. So I guess if you don't have Ilya, or if you wanted to get her MP5 but you couldn't, then I guess the only thing you can do right now is just to kind of cross your fingers for JP to come out with, like I said, like a Part 2 Ilya event or rerun or whatever. So that's that. Unfortunately, if you don't have her MP5 now, don't know when you'll ever get her MP5 in the future. Other than that, though, that's all my SSRs, I think. I did manage to get both of my welfares to MP5, or not MP5, sorry, skill levels to MP5 earlier today, as in the Saber Lilies, Santa Altars. This left one still needs skill leveling, but yeah, in case you didn't catch on by now from my streams and whatnot, I've decided to kind of extend the meme of keeping all the welfare copies. So if you guys like kind of I guess didn't know before, this started when I decided to keep my second copy of Saber Lily, because back in the beginning of the game gave you a free copy of Saber Lily, who you could only have MP1 because that was your only copy. And then Saber Wars comes around and gives you 5 more copies. So obviously, if you didn't burn any of them, you had one left over. So I just decided to keep both of them for no reason other than I can. So when Halloween rerun came around, and when Christmas rerun came around, they gave me again another copy of another 5 copies of Caster Liz and Santa Altar, so I kept them again. So I think that's just gonna be a sorry for sniffling so much. I think that's just gonna be a kind of a recurring thing, at least for my account. Just not even burning any welfare, so I'll just kind of keep it around because I can. So, anyways, that's it for this video. I'm going to quickly kind of preview what my rolling schedule is going to look like for the next month. So obviously Merlin, obviously the Babylonian Servants. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to be streaming on Wednesday, my time, which is the final day of the event. I'll stream my the last couple of hours of the event being live, and then I don't know what we're going to do during the downtime and waiting for Babylonia to come out. And I'll end the stream with Babylonia Servant rolls, try to roll all of them, and and also start rolling boxes at that point, so that when the Babylonia Servants hit, I get to roll all of them first, hopefully, so that I can roll my boxes and actually use my XP cards without burning all of them like I usually do. So that's the plan. Merlin is my target goal for Merlin is MP5. There's a reason for that. If you guys didn't hear it already, I'm going to save that reason for later, because I'm going to make a video out of it. But Merlin MP5, I think that's about it for this month, right? Our major role banners are Merlin and then Babylonian Servants and whatever comes New Year's, but we don't really know that at this moment in time, so we just gonna have to wait. So that's it. Those are my thoughts for now. Hopefully I didn't go too long with this video, because I didn't intend to, because I got to get back to farming. So thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, happy farming, I guess.